Moin YouTube. I am in a town called Stade. It's a small place just outside of Hamburg, 50,000 people an hour away on rapid transit. And this place tells a lot of stories. Plus, it's also very pretty. Let's take a walk. So, this is small town Germany for you. It's Sunday, so everything is closed, even the restaurants. Stade is one of those places that feels almost frozen in time. Just an hour from Hamburg, it has the charm of a small town, but the history of a trading powerhouse. Its story goes back over 1,000 years. Once part of the mighty Hanseatic League, Stade thrived on the trade routes connecting the North and Baltic Seas. Merchants here dealt in grain, fish, timber, and salt, the staples that built fortunes across Northern Europe. Walking these streets, it's easy to imagine the clatter of carts and the calls of sailors echoing between the timbered houses and cobblestones. Every corner hints at centuries of rivalry with nearby Hamburg, and every canal and warehouse is a reminder that this quiet town once stood at the center of maritime commerce. Stade's streets tell the story of a town that once rivaled Hamburg, and even won for a while. As part of the Hanseatic League, Stade was a bustling port collecting tolls and trading in grain, salt and timber. But power struggles and political missteps led to its downfall. In 1601, Stade was actually kicked out of the Hanseatic League. The Hanseatic League was more than just a trading club. It was the economic backbone of Northern Europe for centuries. For a town like Stade, being part of the Hanse meant access to powerful trade networks, protection for its merchants, and influence far beyond its size. Grain, salt, timber, and fish flowed through Stade's harbor, bringing prosperity and prestige. Membership also came with privileges, like the ability to negotiate as equals with kings and dukes, and the security of Hanseatic fleets guarding its trade routes. Losing its Hanse membership in 1601 was more than just a political setback. It was the end of Stade's golden era as a major port. Danish and Swedish forces fought over the town, and under Swedish rule, Stade became more of a fortress than a port. Still, walking here today, you can feel echoes of that old Hanseatic pride. A town that once stood shoulder to shoulder with the giants of Northern Europe. This is one of the main reasons I wanted to come here. The Hanseatic port of Stade. This place used to be more important than the one in Hamburg, can you believe it? In the 17th century, Stade became less a trading hub and more a prize in a tug of war. The town changed hands between Danish and Swedish forces during the brutal 30 Years' War. The Swedes fortified the city, building bastions and warehouses like the Schwedenspeicher to secure their control. But these years of war brought hardship. Fires, plundering, and outbreaks of plague nearly erased the prosperity Stade had enjoyed as a Hanseatic port. What remains today is a town rebuilt on resilience, with Swedish architecture and history still written into its walls. That building behind me, that's the Schwedenspeicher, or Swedish Warehouse. Built for storing goods in the 1600s, when the town actually was under Swedish rule. Okay, I wasn't quite fair. Around here, at the historic center, a lot of restaurants are actually open today. After centuries of rivalry, wars, and decline, Stade slowly reinvented itself. Trade never returned to its Hanseatic heights, but the town adapted, becoming a regional center for crafts, farming, and shipping along the Elbe. Remarkably, Stade survived World War II with almost no destruction, unlike Hamburg, which was heavily bombed. This left the old town nearly untouched, preserving the timbered houses, cobblestone streets, and canals we see today. In recent decades, Stade has embraced its history, turning its Hanseatic past into a strength. What was once a fiercely contested port is now a calm, walkable town that lives on its charm, a place where history and modern life meet without rushing. I really can't believe how pretty all these streets are, even though they'd be even prettier without the parked cars and the traffic, wouldn't they? This is a historic crane from 1927, preserved by a local initiative. And right next to it is my new favorite eatery in Stade. Okay, that was some really good fish and chips. And at €9.50, also a total steal. In Hamburg, that's probably more like 15 euros. So if you're ever in Stade, you feel like having some good fish, go to Hafenkante, it's worth it. All right, I am walking back to the train station to catch a regional express back home. And that was my Stade walk. I am absolutely surprised and amazed by how pretty this town is. Yeah, I was here before, but it's been ages, probably like, I don't know, 20 years or even longer. I didn't remember that well and absolutely love it here. It's like my favorite small town around Hamburg right now. So, well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I did certainly enjoy this walk. I hope I'll see you around again next time, and that you'll be doing well until then. Take care for now, and have a lovely day.